On Sunday, Hayley brought a message to us about the final of our 6 C's, and she spoke about contributing with a spirit of generosity, and she spoke about contributing our time, contributing our talents, so those things that we've been gifted with naturally, and also contributing our treasure we've been blessed with materially. And as I was thinking about this, I started thinking back to a lesson that I'd done this week with some of my children. We were doing a science lesson and we were learning about muscles, and we were learning about the voluntary muscles we have and the involuntary muscles. The involuntary muscles are those things like our heart and our lungs, those things that just keep us going day by day. That's why we're alive, and they just kind of do the job that they need to do without us really thinking about it. And then we were talking about voluntary muscles, so the ones that the brain controls, the ones where we have to make a choice. Am I going to raise my hand? Am I going to pick up that mug? Am I going to move my foot so that I can walk forward? Those things that our brain has to tell our bodies to do. And this made me think about how that links to how we give our time, our talents, or our treasure. And quite often there's some things that we do involuntary. It might be things that we have a strong conviction about, so that might be giving our time, it might be given financially, or it might be giving of our giftings, of our talents. It might be things that we do naturally in our everyday life that are about us kind of naturally showing our love for others in the way that we know that Jesus loves us. But then there's also things that sometimes we have to make the choice, and for each one of us it might be different. Okay, for some of us the thing we might have to choose is to give financially. That might be something, if you've not done it before, it might feel like a really massive thing. It might be that we have to consciously give of our talents. It might be that we lack confidence and we're like, actually, I'm not really that talented in that area. And actually we have to consciously think, do you know what? God's given me this gift. I'm going to step out, I'm going to use this gift for his glory. And then probably the one that's the biggest challenge for me, we have to consciously give our time, not just our time to spend with God, but our time to spend with others. So just this week, if you reflect with me and think with me, as we're all in this together, what are the things that you do involuntary, like those involuntary muscles? Like, give yourself, a pat on the back for the things that you do really well, but also think about those things that maybe you need to make a conscious decision to do. Hayley prayed when she closed about God, please affect our minds and affect our hearts, and that really is kind of what I've been thinking about. What do we choose with our hearts? Generally the things that we do kind of without thinking, and what do we have to choose with our heads? What do we have to make that conscious effort to say, do you know what, I'm really going to tackle this, and I'm going to use it for God, for Jesus, and for 360 Life Church.